Hello and welcome to the deep dive. We're doing something a little different today.
Yeah.
We're going to be so today we are going to talk about something very useful.
Yeah.
And the title of this deep dive is Let's Try a New Workout.
Okay.
So we are going to listen to like a simple conversation
Okay.
about starting a new workout routine.
Right?
And then after that, we're going to look closely at some of the words and phrases that are used.
Right.
And our mission today is to help you understand and use like everyday English
Okay.
in real life situations.
Okay.
So let's just jump right in.
I've been feeling so tired lately.
Yeah,
I think I need to start exercising again.
me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, have you thought about trying something new
Yeah.
instead of the usual gym routine?
Actually, I've been considering yoga. Yeah. I think it might help with my flexibility.
That's a great choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually recently joined a beginner's class
Oh, wow.
at the community center.
Really?
Yeah.
How often do you attend the classes?
I go twice a week.
Okay.
Yeah, and the instructor is really patient
Oh, good.
with newcomers.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She demonstrates all the poses carefully,
Okay.
and she offers modifications
Right.
if something is too challenging.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds perfect for me.
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned about not being flexible enough.
Don't worry about it.
Really.
Really?
Everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah.
The key is consistency,
Okay.
not being perfect right away.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What equipment do I need to bring to the class?
Um, just comfortable clothes and a water bottle.
Okay.
The center provides yoga mats,
Okay.
but some people prefer to bring their own.
Great.
Oh.
I think I'll give it a try.
Awesome.
Do I need to register in advance?
Yes, you should sign up online.
Yeah. Classes fill up quickly, especially in the evenings.
Okay. Thanks for the advice.
No problem.
I feel motivated to step out of my comfort zone and try something new.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll benefit from it.
Okay.
Let me know how your first session goes.
Will do.
Okay, so that was our conversation for today. Let's try a new workout.
Okay.
Now let's take a moment to understand some important words and phrases from that talk.
Right.
This will help you understand better and use them when you speak English.
Yeah.
All right?
So the first important word is flexibility.
Okay.
Alex said, it might help with my flexibility.
Right.
Flexibility is when your body can bend easily.
Yes.
For example, if you can touch your toes without bending your knees, you have good flexibility.
Right.
Let's say that word together. Flexibility.
Flexibility.
And the sentence again.
Okay.
It might help with my flexibility.
It might help with my flexibility.
Yes.
Okay. And Ella mentioned modifications in the yoga class. She said the instructor offers modifications if something is too challenging.
Right.
So modifications are changes made to something to make it easier.
Okay.
Like think of it like this. If a yoga pose is too hard,
Yeah.
an instructor might show you a modification or a different way to do it that's easier for beginners.
Right.
Yeah, let's try saying modifications.
The modifications.
Modifications.
Yeah.
In the sentence,
Yeah.
she demonstrates all the poses carefully and offers modifications if something is too challenging.
Right.
It's all about making things easier for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another key word is consistency.
Okay.
Ellis said, the key is consistency, not being perfect right away.
Right.
Consistency means doing something regularly,
Okay.
not just sometimes.
Right.
Like if you want to get better at yoga
Yeah.
or at learning English,
Right.
doing a little bit often is more helpful than doing a lot just once in a while.
Yeah.
That's consistency.
That's consistency.
The same consistency.
Consistency.
And the important sentence, the key is consistency, not being perfect right away.
Okay. The key is consistency, not being perfect right away.
Remember that.
Yes. And then Alex said he felt motivated to step out of my comfort zone.
Right.
So your comfort zone is that place where you feel safe and relaxed,
Okay.
where everything is easy and familiar.
Right.
But to step out of your comfort zone means to try something new or difficult,
Yeah.
something that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Right.
So trying new things like Alex trying yoga helps you learn and grow.
Right.
So say comfort zone.
Comfort zone.
Comfort zone.
Yeah.
And the sentence, I feel motivated to step out of my comfort zone and try something new.
I feel motivated to step out of my comfort zone and try something new.
It's good to try new things.
It is.
Okay.
And finally, in our conversation, Ella said, yes, you should sign up online.
Right.
And Alex asked, do I need to register in advance?
Yes.
So the word register means to put your name on a list officially.
Okay.
Usually you do this before an event or a class. Sign up has a very similar meaning.
Yeah.
And in advance means before the class starts.
Right.
So Alex needs to register or sign up before the yoga class begins. Let's repeat, register.
Register.
And the question, do I need to register in advance?
Do I need to register in advance?
Perfect.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
let's look at some useful phrases from the conversation.
All right.
So these are groups of words that often go together and have a specific meaning.
Oh, okay.
So the first one is, I've been feeling so tired lately.
Right.
Alex used this to explain why he wants to start exercising.
Okay.
Lately means recently, in the time just before now.
Gotcha.
So if you haven't had much energy recently, you could say, I've been feeling so tired lately.
Right.
Let's try saying that I've been feeling so tired lately.
I've been feeling so tired lately.
Perfect.
Ella then suggested, have you thought about trying something new?
Right?
This is a helpful way to ask someone if they have considered a different option.
Yeah.
Trying something new means doing something you haven't done before.
Right.
Say, have you thought about trying something new?
Have you thought about trying something new?
It's a good way to get ideas.
It is.
Alex replied with, I think I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
This is a common and friendly way to say that you will attempt to do something.
Right.
It's like saying, I will try it.
Yeah.
Give it a try means to attempt something.
Right.
Repeat that. Give it a try.
Give it a try.
It shows you are willing to try.
Yes. And Ella told Alex, yes, you should sign up online.
Right.
We talked about register, and sign up online means to register for something using the internet.
Okay.
Online means using the internet.
Yeah.
So if you need to join a class or an event using a website, you sign up online.
Gotcha.
Let's say it's sign up online.
Sign up online.
Sign up online.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex also mentioned he wanted to step out of my comfort zone,
Right.
which we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
This is such an important idea when you are learning English or trying anything new. Let's say it again. Step out of my comfort zone.
Step out of my comfort zone.
It can feel difficult, but it helps you learn.
It does. And finally, Ella's encouraging words were, that's the spirit.
Yes.
This is a phrase you use to show that you like someone's positive attitude and motivation.
Yeah.
When someone is excited to try something new, you could say, that's the spirit.
Yes.
Let's try saying it with a little bit of energy. That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Right.
Now we're going to listen to a few important lines from the conversation again.
Okay.
Pay attention to how Alex and Ella say these words and phrases.
Right.
This will help you understand the natural rhythm of spoken English.
All right.
Don't worry, everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah.
The key is consistency, not being perfect right away.
Great.
Yeah.
I think I'll give it a try.
Yes, you should sign up online.
Okay.
So what's really interesting here is how a simple talk about starting a new workout can teach us so many useful English words and phrases that you can use in many different situations in your daily life.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to finish up our deep dive into learning English through this conversation,
Okay.
we talked about Alex and Ella and their plan to try a new workout.
Right.
We learned some important words like flexibility modifications, consistency comfort zone, and register.
Right.
We also went over helpful phrases like, I've been feeling so tired lately. Give it a try. Sign up online. Step out of my comfort zone. And that's the spirit.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really hope you try to practice this conversation.
Right.
You can read it aloud, maybe even with a friend who is also learning English.
Yes.
The more you use these new words and phrases, the easier it will be for you to remember them and use them when you speak English in other situations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just like Alex is thinking about trying yoga,
Yeah.
remember that trying new things is a great way to learn and grow.
Right.
Whether it's getting more exercise, or learning a new language,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and try.
So here's something to think about.
Okay.
What new activity, or even what new English phrase would you like to try this week?
Yes.
Maybe take that first small step.
I love it.
Yeah.
So if you found this deep dive helpful for your English learning journey,
Yeah.
please consider subscribing and liking.
Right.
This helps us to create more content that can help you.
Yeah, thanks for learning with us today.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining the conversation here at Kaz English. We hope you found it fun and informative. Don't forget to check out kazapp.uk. That's kazapp.uk for more tips, resources, and interactive practice. Keep exploring, keep chatting, and we'll catch up with you again soon.